Hello, thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to think about the friends we have in our lives and what it means to be a good friend. So, what makes someone a good friend? Friends are people who make us feel good about ourselves, who have a positive impact on us, and who we can choose to develop a friendship with. Now, I'd like for you to pause this video for a few minutes and open another tab in your browser, and then use Google to find A Sick Day for Amos McGee. And there should be several videos for you to choose from. And just watch someone reading that story and then come back here when you're done. So go ahead and pause now. So in that story, what were some examples of being a good friend that you noticed? Amos made time to visit his friends. And Amos did things that he and his friends liked to do together. For example, he played chess with the elephant, and he raced with the tortoise, and he even let his friend win sometimes. He was thinking about the tortoise's feelings. He helped his friend when it was needed. He lent his handkerchief to the rhinoceros when he had a drippy nose, which I would not recommend sharing tissues now, but the thought is good. Give a friend a tissue, a clean tissue, if they need it. And then when the animals came to cheer Amos up when he was sick. So it was not a one-sided relationship. It wasn't just Amos being a good friend to the animals, but they were good to him. So this is something I realized as I was putting this together, that being a good friend is something that we do, not just something that we feel. It takes a little effort to be a good friend and check in with them, see how they're doing. So if we're supposed to show kindness and love to everyone, does that mean that we're friends with everyone? For example, you should be kind to everyone at your school, but there might be only a few people that you would consider yourself close friends with, and that's okay. Since it does take some effort to be a good friend, it just isn't possible to do all the things you would need to do to be a friend for everyone. Isn't enough time. Let's look at the Bible story we're studying this month. Jesus showed love to everyone. He healed the paralyzed man and helped the religious leaders to believe the truth. But could we say that he was friends with any of these people? After that happened, the religious leaders continued to criticize Jesus and continued to make things difficult for him. So no, they did not put any effort into becoming friends with Jesus. And so we can say that Jesus was not friends with them. But if the man who was healed made an effort to continue his relationship with Jesus, and we don't know whether he did or not because the Bible doesn't tell us this, then he would have been a friend of Jesus's. Let's think about Jesus and Matthew. Jesus showed love to Matthew, being nice to him when other people avoided him because he had a reputation for cheating as a tax collector. Matthew changed his life so that he could be with Jesus as much as he could, and he became one of Jesus's closest friends. He was one of the 12 apostles. So yes, Matthew definitely was a good friend to Jesus, for Jesus. Jesus had dinner with Matthew and some other tax collectors, and it looks like they all had a good time at the party. Jesus showed love to everyone there, but I'm sure at least some of the other tax collectors did not go out of their way after this to talk to Jesus or do anything nice for him. They might have even forgotten about him. So we can't really say that all of the people that were there were then friends of Jesus's because they didn't really put any effort into getting to know Jesus. In the book of Revelation in the Bible, Jesus says, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me." So even though Jesus is not on earth in his body anymore, his spirit can join with ours, and he can be our very good friend in that way. Someone once asked the artist who painted this picture whether he'd made a mistake. He didn't put a handle on the door. And the artist said that no, that's the way it is, that the door can only be opened from the inside. So even if Jesus is out there knocking, unless the person inside opens that door and invites Jesus in, they're not really going to be able to hang out with Jesus. They won't have that friendship. So, in closing for this week, remember that God loves you because you are lovable. And God gives us family and friends to love us and for us to love. So that's part of how we can see God working in our lives and in this world, that the people he puts in our lives for us are God's gift to us and his gift to other people through us. So have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.